Hello everybody. If you're like me, most likely you get calls during the day from telemarketers or just random calls that always keep bothering you. There are those times that people call you and they have the wrong number, but they keep calling that same number. So I've put together this little video to show you a software that I found on the internet called Phone Tray. Now Phone Tray is free for non-commercial use, and it costs about $16 to buy it if you want to use it for your business. What's neat about Phone Tray and what's different about this software is that you can actually put the software on your computer. Keep in mind one thing, you have to have a 56K modem on your computer in order for this to work. But you connect the phone line to your modem, and I will show you in the video a little bit about it, and I'll show you a picture of how you do it. But plug in your line to your modem, and then you run the software and install it. On the next following minutes, I will show you how to install the software, how to download it, and also remember to visit aramistech.com for more information regarding this software. Now, let me explain to you a little bit about Phone Tray. Phone Tray allows you to add a number to itself so that it blocks it every time. What's neat about it is when someone calls and you want to block that number, it actually allows you to put their phone number and let's say a sound that you want for it to have, and how many rings would it pick up the call. It doesn't actually block completely the call. What it actually does is it picks up the call, let's say at the first ring. That's how I have it set up. And it plays, let's say, a beep, and then it hangs up on them. It could be a message like, do not bother us at this time, or, you know, please do not call this number anymore. It could be anything you want. But in my case, I just put a small beep, because what calls me is an actual answering machine, and they're trying to sell me a warranty every time. So I figured out, I just put a beep, and so at the first ring, it picks it up, it hangs up on them, and ready to go. So in the next few minutes, I will show you the software, and like I said, it's a free software download, and you have to try it. It's really good. If you have calls that are bothering you at all times of the day, especially at night when you're home with your family, maybe eating dinner, and you're getting those telemarketers calling you, this is the way to stop a telemarketer. So stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Thank you. Okay, now we have here Windows Desktop, and I have conveniently put a shortcut on the desktop for the Phone Tray website. Basically, I'm going to click on here. Remember, it's phonetray.com, and that's where you have to go to download the software. You can visit aramistech.com for more information and the direct link to download it. But when you go here to the website, click on where it says downloads, and it's going to take you to another page that says Phone Tray Dial-Up 2.30. Scroll down a little bit, and you're going to find the link that says direct download. Click on that and click save to save the file to your computer. Now, I normally save stuff to the desktop when I'm going to install it, so in this case I'm going to do that. I'm going to click save. It's going to download the file. So now that I'm done, we're going to go ahead and install it. In this particular demo that I'm showing you here, I don't have a modem installed on the computer, but I will show you how the settings work. Remember, you have to have a 56K modem for this to work. Okay? So we're going to click on the Phone Tray dial-up connection, and we're going to run it. Click next, and I agree. Click next again, and then install. And just wait a second, it's going to install the software and register. Click next one more time, and now it's going to ask you if you want to reboot now or I want to manually reboot later. And in this case, you want to reboot now because you want to be able to go ahead and get the settings going. So let's click finish, and it's going to reboot the machine. Now the machine is rebooting, so in a second or so we'll be back in Windows. Okay, so the computer restarted, and now we're ready to run the software. The software runs automatically when the computer starts up, and you're going to see it down here on the taskbar. Now, in this case, it's going to ask me which is my modem. I don't have a modem on this computer that I'm going to show you, but I can show you the settings. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cancel this and come up here. And now, basically, you know, if you had a modem, it would show you the information of your modem here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the options that you have available up here. Okay. Now this is your call log, which you click here, it will show you all the calls that you've had. And you can use this to guide yourself and block certain calls that are bothering you. Now, this is particularly the one I want to show you, which is the Privacy Manager. The Privacy Manager is where you come to add someone to that list so that you can block them. Now, it shows you this right here, and you can put quiet time to enable, for example, from a certain time to a certain time, people do not call you, and what they get is a certain message. Now, for blocking calls, which is what's important, because here what we want to do is block calls from telemarketers or some pesky call that you're getting constantly. Me personally, I get a call about my warranty of my vehicle expiring, so I constantly get the same call, and it says this is a second call. And I can't stop them from calling, so I ended up finding the software. Well, we're going to click here where it says add number, and it's going to ask you for the number that you're going to put. So we're going to put here, let's say the number is 800, and let's say it's 655 4750. Let's just put any number. And then you enter a name for this number, and this could be called Telemarketer. Alright, so I added a name for it so I can see it every time it calls, and I click OK. Now I have the settings for this. Now since I click on it, the settings below here will only work for this particular number that I just added. So what we're going to do is, I don't want it to ring, okay, and I don't want it to announce the call. You want to put it on the call log because you want to do that. And then you can put show tray balloon, so it shows you a little icon that call's coming in, and I'm going to take out the full alert. This way I don't get bothered by that call at all. Now, how you block calls is called sap call. Now you're going to click here, and this is how you sap the call. You're going to put it so it automatically picks the call after a certain ring. So in this case, I put it for one ring. So when this number calls, the software is going to pick up the call at the first ring. And you put a sap message, which is a sound that you can pick up. Now you click here, and you can choose any of the sounds that you want here. You can click on this, click open, and now you have this sound that will play when they call. So now you can customize your own sounds, and you can add a beep or an alert. You can do stuff like that. So definitely this is really good. Now once you have this ready, you're good to go. Now this number, when they call again, this number is going to be blocked. You know, this number is going to be what they call SAP. And every time they call, the first ring, the system will pick up the call, and it will give them this sound right here and hang up on them. So whatever it is, if it's an actual recording that you put, then it'll give them that recording. If not, it will just be a beep, whatever you want, and it'll do that for you. I found this to work really good. You can use this on any service, like your phone service, or Vonage. If you have Vonage, you can use that too. All you have to do is plug in a phone cable to the back of the modem on your computer, and I will show you in a second what that looks like. And once you do that, basically this will work for you. I hope this software works for you and it does what you want, like it has done for me. The software is free to try it, and you have to actually, it's free for personal use, and you know, if you're going to use it for commercial use, they do charge something for it, and you might want to check out their website. I'll put the prices and everything on aramistech.com, and you can take a look at the links if you want to buy it for your business. But I found this is really good, and it announces when the calls come in. So when you get a call, they'll let you know what the call that you're getting. Up here, you control the settings of the software, and basically this is for the dial-up information, and this is your help. Okay. Now this is just basically to order the software. If you need to order it for your business, then you would click here. I definitely tell you to try this software. I found that it's really good, and I think you're gonna love to be able to block specific calls from people that are constantly bothering you. So this actually will give you freedom from having to pick up the phone and have those annoying calls in the afternoon or at night, even when you're having dinner. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope this works for you the way it has worked for me. I appreciate it. To show you what the modem looks like, I have one right here in my hands. It's a simple modem. It's kind of, you know, your computer might vary the way this looks, but the actual modem ports are the same on your computer and any other. You have to look in the back of your PC and see if you have this type of ports. Now you're going to find that you're going to have one that is the phone jack here, and you're going to have the line jack here. What you want to do is you want to plug in a phone line cable into the jack itself. So you're going to come here and you're going to plug in your phone line right in here, and you're good to go. Once you plug in that phone line off the, you can buy a splitter or an extension in order to create another cable, because you're going to have to obviously have one running to your phone. So this would work for you if you did that. You can actually run a little extension and then run one cable off that extension into this modem right here. Now, like I said, your phone will ring and the software itself will pick up the call and hang up on this particular person that's calling you or bothering you. So this is going to be really neat for you to have. But definitely you could pick up a modem like this for about $20-something. I'm going to put on the website information regarding the modem so you know where you can get it.